Should your primary concern be to pay off debt or to invest any extra money that you may have? It could be hard to determine which course of action will best benefit you at any point in time. In this video, we're going to examine two paths to consider to either invest or to pay off your debt. Coming up. Hey, what's up? Mr. V here with Plenties.com, helping you reshape your financial health. On this channel, we talk about life, we talk about careers, and we talk about money and how together they all impact your financial health. So if you're new here, I invite you to subscribe. And hey, at any point during this video, you can stop the video and check out the show notes and links in the YouTube description below. So if you have a huge sum of money, it's best to consider the most effective way to use that money with your future in mind. Deciding whether to pay off debt or invest is a scenario that you're most likely to face many times. The best decision for you would depend on your own unique financial situation. So here are two paths to consider when making the decision to either pay off debt or invest your extra money. So path number one, the rate of return. This part involves looking solely at the numbers. So ask yourself, what is the most profitable use of my extra money? Since no two debt is created equally, the solution isn't always clear. Student loan, credit card debt loan, and home loan have predominantly low interest rate. So it makes sense for you to invest your money since you can get a higher rate of return on your investment than paying off this debt. On the other hand, credit card debt and line of credit have exorbitant interest rate. We're talking about between 25 to 30% in some cases. So it does make sense for you to pay off those debt before you invest, because your rate of return is not going to be good enough to compensate for the extra that you're paying on those debt. So check your credit card, your home loan, your auto insurance, your student loan, and your line of credit interest rate before you decide whether you want to invest or you want to pay off your debt. Path number two, how you feel. You should look at beyond the numbers, considering how you feel as well. Where do you think would be the best place to spend your extra money? In some cases, some people feel comfortable and have a peace of mind when they pay off their debt, and other people, they just want the best solution that works for them. So you should consider what works best for you. Do what makes you happy the most with your extra money. And I would advise that you talk to your family member, talk to friends that are financially smart, or even talk to a financial advisor to tell you the best way to go. Because sometimes we get overpowered by our emotions and we don't make rational decisions with our money. So if you find yourself in that situation, it's always good to contact somebody that can provide you the help that you need to put your money in the right place. Before you begin paying off your debt or investing your money, there are two things to consider here. The first one is that you ensure that you have an emergency fund in place so that in the future, if you run into any financial emergency, you don't rely on your credit card or a line of credit to get you out of trouble. So I actually talked about a video that will teach you ways in which you can save $1,000 towards your emergency fund. I'll hook it up in the YouTube card, and I'll put also in the YouTube description below. The second option is to make sure that you take advantage of the 401 your company provides. Make sure that at least the minimum 401 that your company matches, you're contributing that amount so that you have this free money that's coming in. Most people make the mistake of just trying to take all their money first and pay off debt, and forgetting that you keep the money in your 401 and your employer is putting extra money there for you. Check with HR to know if the 401 is fully vested from day one when you join the company, or is fully vested after 3, 4, or 5 years. So it's always good to know, because in case you want to switch jobs in 2 years and your 401 is not fully vested, and then you're going to leave the leaving money behind because they're not going to give you the money that they contributed towards your 401. So always make sure that you check those things before you make the decision. Keep in mind that very rarely do you have to rush into a decision. Take your time and make the choices that will benefit you both in the short term and in the long term. Ultimately, It is up to you to decide how you want to spend your extra money. Question of the day. What are some of the ways in which you spend your extra money? Do you want to pay off debt or do you want to invest it? Let me know in the comment section below. Hey, and remember that some of the best tips come from you guys in the Plenty's community. So definitely connect with each other in the comment section below. Like the video if you like it. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Remember that Plenty's is helping you reshape your financial health. Keep crushing that debt, and we will talk soon. So this past weekend was Mother's Day weekend, and so for the first time we celebrated Mother's Day in my house. I did help my son pick out a gift for his mom, who is my beautiful wife, Beth. It was sweet. I just enjoy every moment of it. She has been a mom, a heck of a mom, you know, taking care of our little boy, and I'm just happy that you know, she's there for us, you know, to take care of our family and you know, watch over our little boy grow. Thank you for the support and love of making the family what it is.